If you have a streaming TV service that can be hacked to allow you to watch unauthorised content such as Kodi and even the Amazon Fire TV, and you have received that from someone else who has programmed it for you, then you could be expecting a knock at the door by police in the near future. Now, to be fair, it's said that at the moment only around 1,000 people will be getting a knock at the door, but if the police start this, then it will become a thing, and every time an illegal streaming software provider gets raided and your details get picked up by the police, then the police will start calling at others. Now, they're saying that those who get called upon by police will simply be urged to stop the illegal activity or face prosecution, but I find that hard to believe when the police love to increase statistics. I therefore predict that people will be getting arrested and fined. I mean, why waste police resources knocking on doors when sending a letter would be cheaper and wouldn't take police away from any frontline duties? The police have also said that they will be offering advice on cyber attacks and fraud. As a user of streaming service that's not legit, you could expose young people to inappropriate content. Carefully chosen words there, I think, as they could now suggest that children in a property could be viewing material not suitable for their age, and therefore you as a parent could be in for a high jump with social services. Granted, some of the online PC-based sites could and indeed do often have malware and other viruses, but I've yet to come across anyone who's been defrauded or cyber attacked through their television. Now, as if to prove a point, they have also said that this is not some idle threat, as two people currently, Paul Faulkner and Stephen Millington, have already earned 16 months in prison for simply watching unauthorised content. But they just want to come and have a quiet word in your ear. Yeah, right. Thankfully, though, for most people at the moment, this appears to be 1,000 people in the West Mercia police force area who have been identified as being recipients of illegal streaming that was supplied through modified receiver boxes or Firesticks. West Mercia Police, the Specialist Operations Cybercrime, Detective Inspector Matt McNellis added, West Mercia Police worked in partnership with FACT and other agencies during Operation Raider to prevent criminal activity and raise public awareness around illegal streaming services. Now, FACT is an intelligence-led organisation specialising in investigations into piracy and intellectual property protection. The people who will be visited by police rather than written to, in order for the police to have a polite word in their ear rather than arrested, were uncovered during a criminal investigation following raids on homes of those supplying the service. Raids are said to have been going ahead in order to stop people watching the Premier League games and other sports and movies under the police Operation Raider. Now, of course, police have to prove you are still watching unauthorised content, and simply turning up at your home and asking isn't really going to get them very far, in my opinion, as without proof, then they will need a warrant to enter and have a look. I think it's unlikely that they will be issued warrants to the homes of those named based on a list, as the police have no powers to enter unless with a warrant or an invitation, unless they have a reasonable belief that the offence is taking place at the time. Other than that, you can simply tell them to jog on, giving you time to get rid of said device. Although, of course, I'm not condoning unlawful behaviour, I'm simply stating the facts. So if you do own a streaming device, then I would be cautious of who you give your information to, and cautious, especially if you live in the West Mercia Force area, of who is knocking at your door. Because I'm pretty sure it won't be this lot.
Someone's knocking at